Hey, hey, hey. Oh, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Look what I found. I found my lipstick. I could have sworn it would have been off the market, but it's not. But it's not. And I'm super excited about that. Not gonna lie. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hola. I took a shower. I put product in my hair. And I put lipstick on. Aren't you proud of me? Proud of myself. Proud of myself. Put some work into it. I put some work into it. Good morning, good morning. I wish I can get rid of that glare. Oh, I had my plants outside yesterday or the day before in Cancun. Have so much fun. But look at the new plant. It's so cool. Isn't that so cool? But it started sprinkling and I forgot to wipe them down. I have so much fun on vacation. I need a vacation. I was just talking about that with the girls. Yep. But they already booked one for November and I'm so torn. That one's more, that one's like a party week. And with everything that's going on with my health and my gut, I need like a lifestyle change. I got some results back and I can't be partying and drinking and being high 24/7 for fucking 8 days. Just can't do it. Just can't do it right now. I'm not really happy about it. I know we discussed it before. It was kind of like, and I didn't want to blow that much money either. But now it's not even about the money. I can't even do it because of the health. You know what I mean? So I don't think I like this new product. You want to know what I did by accident is I brushed my hair out and I never brush my hair out. And so it takes away like that curl. And then I accidentally grabbed the mousse and started putting it in. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So let's see what it looks like when it dries. My headache's coming back. Anybody wake up with a headache last night? I just thought that was weird and random. I can't see you, but I'm trying to focus. I guess I can correct my vision through like candle glazing. I haven't attempted it yet. It's either that or I say fuck it and I go like contacts. But see, it's tough with contacts. Do you know, well, I don't know. Does anybody know what contacts does? Can you wear contacts if you just need it for like up close? Because it actually drives me nuts when I look far away and it's like blurry because of the glasses. But you know what's happening to me because at work and I'm leaving the glasses on because I don't even think about it. I'll walk down the hallway and I'll be like starting to see good through my glasses. And I'm like, fuck, that's not good, Court. Like, you're going to fuck up your vision even more. So I think the only way kind of to be safe right now, so I don't fuck up my vision anymore. And I'm telling you, some people might be like, oh no, that's crazy. You can't fuck up your own vision with reading glasses. No, the fuck you can. You really can. I mean, I would not suggest you using them unless you have to, and I would go with the weakest link. Not the weakest link. The weakest prescription. Okay. So I'll look at the comments later. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm not positive. Let me see. Do I have his number in here? I do. Hi, it's Courtney. It's my new number. I hope all is well. Any chance you can give me the office to your number? I know, I'm so sorry. I don't even remember the name of it. I suppose I could look it up, but I didn't. Smiley face. I love my Yanni. He's Greek. Any chance you can give me the number to the office? The office number. Yanni. He's gonna be like, what the fuck, Court? Good morning. Wanna know how I met my ophthalmologist? Is friends of friends, and we're all out partying. And I needed glasses so bad for certain stuff. And I wasn't interested in them, but I was kind of interested in them. And then I realized he really wasn't my type. So then I kind of we became friends. I don't even know if I should tell this story. Anywho, he got a look at my little shouldn't even be telling the story, but it's too late now. Okay. But it wasn't like in person. It was via phone. I had taken a picture. Can't believe I'm telling this story. Anywho, I'm not even going to tell you why. But I was showing him pictures of my phone, and I forgot I even had that one in there. And I was like, oh, shit. And he was dying laughing. And then we just went back and forth and shoot the shit. And for the longest time, I forgot. And then when I went to his eye appointment, I was a little embarrassed. I was like, oh, man. I know you remember that photo so well. And to this day, we still laugh about it, and he gives me shit. I'm like, we can stop joking about it now. I don't even want to joke about it anymore. You know what I mean? It's not even funny anymore. So anywho, that's how I know him. And I've been slacking on finding out about those contacts. So yeah, I gotta make an appointment. So yeah, my ophthalmologist knows what my naked body looks like. Body, you got that perfect one, so put it on me. Yeah, so there's that. Yep. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Oh, well, happy birthday to Aaliyah. Aliyah? Am I saying it Aaliyah or Aliyah? One or two. I'm going to guess Aaliyah. Only because my daughter's middle name is Aaliyah and I did Aalehia, like the singer. Which wasn't my original plan, but Danny, she had died, I think, that year or prior to that year. And he's like, well, we can name her after Aaliyah. Like this. Yeah, I did the same thing. But do you know it's Aleaghia? And she switched it as she got older or something. Originally, she was born with the IA. So Danny was like all technical. There was like a story on it. So we went with like original. Like when we chose Caden, we went with the original name. And Caden wasn't even popular. It was more Aiden. Aiden was more popular. How do you spell Aaliyah, the singer? Well, she doesn't even have. Oh, she has AA. And she doesn't even have the IA anymore. Or is that a different Aaliyah? Aaliyah. See, it's everybody pulls it up differently. You know? But I did AA. AA. So I did with hers, but I didn't do the I in front of it. What did I? No. I did Aalehia. Let me just let me text Jade, but I'm not gonna send it. Aalehia. No, I didn't do it like that. Aalehia. No, I didn't do it like that either. Son of a bitch. I don't have a birth certificate on me. How the heck did I spell your middle name again? I'm just all confused. I did Aalehia. Nope, that's not it. I did ALL. No. I did AAL. AALEIGHIA. Fuck, man. I cannot believe I forget how to spell it. I think it was AAEIGHIA. Oh, that was the way her grandmother spelled it. You spelled AA. You did ALEIGHA. Oh, that's pretty like that too. So I believe I did AALEIGHA. No, she's saying I did AALEAHIA. I'm pretty sure I put a G in there, girlfriend, and I don't have your birth certificate in front of me. So when you get a chance, dig that out. You definitely have a G in your middle name. She's like, oh yeah, there's a G. Oh my goodness. Danny had to make it complicated. When you get home, just dig out the birth certificate. You lost another birth certificate? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alrighty then. How many times do I gotta replace your fucking birth certificate? Fucking girl is notorious for losing her birth certificate. I'm just like, and it's not convenient because I had her in Mass. So I gotta go out of my way to go get her birth certificate. Not like it's like wicked far away, but Lonnie loses her ID. Jade, no word of a lie. I've at least gotten her at least 5 to the point where it's fucking annoying, and I usually get an extra copy, and I keep it on me, and then when she's getting on a plane, because this chick travels all the time, so they don't have a birth certificate, I'm like, "Your ass is lucky I got a duplicate," and I eventually ran out of duplicates. Lonnie still has hers. I still have like Kaden and Mia's, their social. I mean, I keep all that, but now my girls are older. They're on their own. They started work. They needed it, right? So it's fucking craziness. Hi, Sheldon. I'm feeding you. I'm feeding you. I'm getting it ready. I'm getting it ready, Freddie. So I take it she needs another birth certificate. How did she just get on the plane then? Does she not need it anymore because of her age? How did you just go to Texas without your birth certificate? Do you not need it anymore because of your age? Because from like 15 on, she traveled a lot, even with like friends and boyfriends. Like this chick has traveled more than anybody. I know, it's insane. She should be a flight attendant. I'm not kidding you. I think she would have a blast. And Kaden and Mia haven't had a chance to lose theirs. What? I used my license. Okay, so I guess it's not a thing. You don't need your birth certificate anymore. I've never used my birth certificate for anything. That's not true. You used to need it all the time when you were under 18. I just remember how many times you've lost it. And I've replaced it. LOL. So, I take it when you're 18 and older, you don't need the birth certificate to fly. Which reminds me, I think I need a new passport this year. Shit. You guys are gonna kill me, but I know exactly what it is. I gotta look right now because that's something I hate. I don't want to have to do that process all over. To put it on me. Oh my god, I'm wicked fucking crampy. Do you know how long I've had this? My mom gave it to me so long ago. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's the title to an old car I don't even have anymore. Courtney, Alana, Kaden. I have like 3 social security cards in here. I shouldn't even have Alana's. I don't even know what Mia's is. Here's Mia's. I just gave Danny all his shit back. Let's hope he doesn't lose it. I was just gonna see real quick if I actually had a copy of Jade's, but I doubt it. I don't. I still have his certificate, his birth certificate though, and certificate of marriage. I don't know why I kept that. All right. Let's see. When does this expire? What's the expiration date on a passport? Oh, not until 2027. Oh, passports are good for 10 years? I thought they were only 5 years. Didn't they switch that to 5 years? Endorsements. Wait, date of expiration 2017. No. That's below. Endorsements, see page 27. Expiration. The issue was January 17. So I have until 27? No. 2027? Yeah, 27. It's 10 years for adult. Oh, okay. I thought it was 5 years. So maybe 5 years for a kid? Oh, all right. That makes me feel better. Got 5 more years. See, I knew I was coming up on it. My intuition just told me I was coming up on the 5-year mark. I heard those things are a fucking pain in the ass. Like if you let it go and then try to get another one. So that's good. I was thinking about changing my name back to my maiden name. But then I'm like, Mingy, that's so much fucking work. So much work. So anywho. Ooh-wee. Time to be out, I know. I need a vacation. I feel bad taking one without the kids, though. I literally tell myself all the time, Claude, just get on a plane and fucking go. Just go. I don't even need to go with my girl. Like, just go. I'm a little wary about going by myself somewhere, but I don't know. I was really considering Thailand and then and I've talked about this, like doing the sanctuary. But I am wary about going to another country like that on my own. And then exploring like the outskirts, Because like, how could I be there and not explore the outskirts? I mean, I'm sure there's people there that would take me, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I don't, like I said, I can't do Florida right now with the girls because I literally have to change my whole lifestyle. The way I eat, everything. So I can't be doing that right now. I woke up last night with a headache. Yeah, the girls, we already had a planned trip, and I told them, because they're doing the Tortuga, and I was just like, I'm trying to get out of this house. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. And by the time you're said and done with that trip for liquor and food and music, which is great, I wouldn't mind doing like a weekend thing like that. But for 9 nights and 10 days, I'd be spending at least too much. 5 to more than $5,000, if not more. And I know that's not a lot, but that's a lot for me to put towards liquor and food. That seems crazy. And it'll probably end up being more than that. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Can't do it now anyway. And I know that's like pennies compared to what you spend on some vacations. But that's, Florida, go spend fucking $5,000 or $6,000 on liquor and food just seems. And then gifts for the kids and the kids bitching and no. I don't have it in me to do that. I'd rather spend that and go to Thailand on my flight and have everything included, like in the sanctuary, and you know what I mean? I love to cruise. I've done it with the kids a couple times. It's my favorite way to travel with them. I mean, we've only done it twice, but I've had a blast each time. And I've gone other places with them, but that's my favorite way to travel with children. And they had a blast. I'm glad you're sleeping good. I've been sleeping, but I've been getting up to pee a lot. And I'm like, this is annoying. But yeah, I think I do it to myself. My lip shade. Oh, so you must kind of be somewhat of a newbie. I've been wearing this for 4 years. I just bought it the other day. at Walgreens again. I'm like, I'm so happy you still have this color. It must be a pretty popular color. It is my favorite color. And do you know? I do not know the name of it. Everybody asks me every year. I can tell you. I can tell you. It is my favorite color. Besides my pink. It is Burgundy Blush. Hold on, I gotta feed Sheldon. The only thing that bothers me about it's a matte color, but the only thing that bothers me about it is I cannot, as popular as this color is on the market, they still haven't made it in a permanent color, like a stain, which is crazy to me. It really is crazy to me that they have not made a stain in this color. But it's Burgundy Blush number 696. And I've been wearing this color way before YouTube. It's always been my favorite color. You know, besides like my pink stains that I like, because I'm blonde and it looks, the pink looks pretty on me. It just meshes with me. And this is the only dark color I can really pull off. I can't really pull off reds once in a while, but it depends on what I'm rocking. My hair's got to be up. But this one is one of my favorites. But I'm just waiting for them to make it in a stain. I just don't understand why it's not in a stain yet. Drives me nuts. And I almost told myself not to put it on because it's like a fall winter color. And I know it's fall, but I just happened to be walking by the lipstick aisle the other day. And it kind of like popped out and I was like, oh, okay. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Some people don't like me in this color, and then others are like, I love that color on you. I have 2 friends that can't stand it. And then a lot of them absolutely love it. Because I don't wear it that often. A, because it's not a stain. And it drives me apeshit that it's not a stain. And I've been wearing masks for the last 2 years. So what's the point of wearing lipstick? You know what I mean, jelly beans? You know what I mean? Thanks, guys. I do. I love this color. Ooh, I woke up last week at 4:44 too. It's weird. Did you get up and look, Erica? Yeah, I'm going to use one of the newer decks. Hey, and then my Patreon video the other day, it won't upload. No, I'm not going to do another one because I got to do another one today. Hey, Bells. Ooh, go present, girlfriend. Good luck, Bells. Good luck, Bells. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was, there's a couple times I gotta shut my eyes. Could have sworn I just saw something. But I feel like there's like dark energy around me here and there. Or that I can tell, I can't tell, but I'm like, I'll open my eyes real quick to see if like I see like a shadow. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I feel like someone's staring at something. I don't know. It's weird. And then I say it's not really dark energy. It's probably just somebody visiting or something, but I can usually tell the difference. Oh, I got goosebumps. See, I can usually tell the difference. And it's been weird, you know? So, and I mean, it's October, like the voids, it is what it is, right? But it doesn't bother me, but it's just, I can tell when it's a certain presence. So I feel like, if anything, the last two times that's happened to me in the last couple weeks, it's someone that normally doesn't visit me. It's like new energy because I can just tell. I think it's like a loved one or somebody I knew, right? But it's not like a normal energy, and I'm just like, okay, hey, okay, you can go away now, you know. So yesterday morning was insane for me. Work was insane yesterday. Insane. I met that 95-year-old woman. Awesome sauce. What I'd do to sit down and have a fucking cup of coffee with her. And then I was on my seventh patient, and I wrote it on the thing, and had my Nana's name, and I choked up. But I knew it was like a high from her. It wasn't like, I've come across my Nana's name before. You know what I mean? But the energy was intense. I was meshing with everybody. I was extremely aware. Um, so I know it was more like, hi. It just happened to be like older people, and we were resonating, and just a couple things reminded me of my Nana a couple times before Louise, before the name came in. So I just knew it wasn't a coincidence. And the ironic thing is, I think I made the lady feel a little uncomfortable. You can tell she didn't have children. You know how you can just tell when someone doesn't know what to say or that they're not a nurturer? Because I was choked up. Like, I was like, oh, the name, and I went to go walk out the door real quick, and it was like an overwhelming, powerful feeling. And she was looking right at me, and I was trying to say her name, and I was so choked up, I just kind of called her in. And I'm not yet. Go ahead. And I went to go like call her in, and I was like, I'm okay. Like, but I couldn't even say I'm okay at first, right? And teardrop, I could feel like the way the teardrop went down, and then this one, I felt how where it rolled on my face, the warmth of the teardrop, like the awareness was fucking insane. That's why I was like, it is, for me, it's not the average awareness, and it's been strong for like 4 days now. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. You just have my Nana's name. She passed away a couple years ago. And she's like, it's okay. It's okay. So I kind of like got her out, in and out as quick as I could. And like my nose was running. I had the mask on, so she couldn't tell. Right. So I'm just kind of like, I just knew she didn't have children. Like, she wasn't the nurturing type, because most people would be like, oh, tell me about your Nana. You want a hug? Or, oh my God, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell she doesn't have children. Like, she just doesn't have that nurturing side of her. But she wasn't rude by any means. I mean, honestly, she wasn't rude. She was just, I made her feel uncomfortable. I know I did. Which therefore kind of made me uncomfortable. So I just got her out as quick as I could. And I wasn't embarrassed or anything, but like, I just knew it was like a high. you know? And then afterwards, like, the energy slowed down tremendously. I don't know if, like, I was on a high. I can't even explain it. But I know the awareness has been on the board, but that awareness is more like, all right, I'm falling in love with somebody, XYZ, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, my awareness is insane, which makes sense. Remember the guy that was like 50 something and I was like, no fucking way, double take? I mean, that was obvious awareness, but I felt like I was like in a storybook. I don't even know how to explain it. Well, like when I could feel like the tear rolling down my face. Like I felt like I was in a book of poetry. Because for 2 minutes I could describe one tear and then the other one fell. It was insane. And then there was some like complaints at work, things I had to like take care of with certain situations. And I went from 0 to 100 real quick. Even at one point spoke to my manager. I'm like, you can't tell me I can do this and do this. I'm like, everybody needs to get their shit together at the fucking lab. This, is the sticker appropriate? So here's the thing. I'll explain real quick. We have green slips. If the blood needs to be in the fridge, you need to write refrigerated. Typically, the blood's always in the fridge because that's where it's supposed to go after you put it in the centrifuge and we run tests and we separate plasma and serum and we do all that, right? Freeze it. We do whatever we have to do. But we also have stickers that say like room temperature or refrigerated only because I'm certain tests get sent to Minnesota. They get sent to the Mayo Clinic, right? And so you have to freeze certain specimens. Like you got to know what you're fucking doing. You fuck up, it sucks. Okay, so I put the sticker refrigerated around it, but I didn't put the green slip in because everyone's like, oh, we're running out of green slips. It's been a shit show between the green slips. Like, I've had to redraw people because of special test, and I didn't have the green slip that said refrigerated. And I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with you guys? Like, we're taught to keep our specimens in the fridge regardless. That's why we have it. They're not supposed to be room temperatured unless they're supposed to be room temperatured until they clot. Like, it's just stupid. So I was speaking to somebody in spa, I was speaking to a couple people, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose my shit because they're like, you need to call this person back and redraw it, and I almost like refused. And like, you really don't have a choice, Courtney. And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, this is the shit that makes me want to be like, fuck you guys. You know the shit's refrigerated. It had a sticker on it, and she's like, well, we don't look at the stickers anymore. I said, it's your job to examine the fucking tube. What do you mean the sticker? So the stickers don't count anymore? So how about you take everybody from the fucking lab, every fucking department, for 5 minutes, everybody sits and has a fucking conversation because these poor people that need to come back and do certain tests because of their carelessness, once in a while, it's our fault. It's our mistake. We miss a test or we do it wrong. I get that. Shit happens. Mistakes happen, right? But I was fucking livid. I went from 10 to 100. I'm like, they're like, I know you're aggravated. I said, aggravated's a fucking understatement. I said, I'm fucking pissed. I said, if those stickers aren't valid anymore, why don't we have emails? Why isn't the management going around making sure people know that the stickers aren't valid? And then my manager is like, well, the sticker's still valid. Like, what do you mean? I said, well, if the sticker's valid, why the fuck do I need a green slip? And then when we use too many green slips, you guys want to bitch that we don't fucking need the green slip. And I'm like, we can't, it's like, you can't fucking win. And then some chick had a fucking 3-hour glucose test. And the labels are supposed to come out. So you draw an hour, you give her a drink, you draw another hour, and then an hour from there. Labels are supposed to come out. They didn't. So they bitched about that. And I did the first one. And then I had somebody do the second draw because I was working with a freaking 5-day-old. I was like, if you go in and look, like the test was wrong. They're like, yeah, but the transcript, tells you what to do. I don't give a fuck about the transcript or how the fucking nurse put it in. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking at the order because the labels that have been coming out lately are fucking wrong. You want an A1C? You want all these fucking tests done? I know what color tubes they go in. Like, the labels have been fucked up. So I've been, like, losing my shit. There was, like, 2 hours yesterday where I was like, I need a fucking cigarette. I need to breathe. Like, you want to put that shit on me? Go ahead. I'm not calling the fucking patient back. You want to call the fucking patient back? If it was my error, you know, I'm like, I'm fucking sick of this. One was a hormone test. Now she has to wait 3 weeks to get fucking results until the next fucking period. I'm like, what are you guys, fucking assholes? I'm vouching. I'm telling you, it was in the fridge. I walked the specimen over. Like, here you go. Here you go. I walked it over. I'm telling you. I didn't know I needed a green slip minus the fucking sticker. Like, how about you all pull your shit together? Fucking annoying. And then we get written up for it. I forget what it's even called. It's like, it's not the end of the day. They you know, like every month they go through them to make sure you're not making the same error over and over and over. And I was like, write me up. I don't care. And then some chick gave me urine in a bag that was like overfilled with urine everywhere, and she couldn't wait to wash her own hands. So I took the sticker, I took the label, and I put it on the outside of the fucking bag. And then they told me it wasn't good enough. I said, why isn't good enough? Why isn't that good enough? We can do it with a stool sample, but we can't do a fucking urine? The fuck? Like, I had that many issues yesterday. And literally, Deb, she finally called me again. She's like, I missed her first phone call. She's like, I figured you didn't want to pick up anymore. I'm like, I'm not going to ignore you. I said, but I'm fucking bullshit. She's like, I know, it's bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, it's fucking bullshit. You're going to make this chick come in and piss again and leave work. And the piss was nasty. Fucking nasty. Like, who hands in a fucking specimen that way? You nasty bitch. So no, I'm not sticking my hand in there whether I have a fucking glove or not. Like, her urine, I can open it. Her urine, if it's contaminated, it's all in the fucking air. Not my fucking job, dude. It wasn't my job that day to take her specimen and test it. So here you go, straight to the fucking lab. This messy bitch is fucking rude as shit. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, not doing it. So it's okay for us to do it with a C. diff sample or a stool sample, but we can't do it with urine? The fuck? You call her back. You have her come to the office. I'm not taking any more specimens from that fucking nasty fucking lady. She did it on purpose. She's always in there. She's a fucking douchebag. So that was my day yesterday. Finally at lunchtime, I'm like, fuck this. I went to Dunk's, got another coffee, smoked like 7 cigarettes, went back in and finished my job. Not the end of the world, right? But it just goes to show how, like we were talking in the reads, like it can go from like 0 to 100 real quick with this energy. So I knew to kind of keep my shit together. But at one point I was pretty fucking pissed. Another manager came over and was like, oh, I kind of heard you gave somebody a hard time. Yeah, I did. I said, because if you want us to all fucking do it this way, how about you send us all a fucking email, or you come over, or you make sure the fucking supervisor in this fucking building knows what the fuck's going on, so we don't make careless mistakes because you just assume everybody's gonna know we shouldn't do this anymore. The fuck? He was like, okay, Courtney. I was like, yeah, okay, Mo, get me fucking going right now. I don't think he's seen me like that, so he was like, okay. Don't try to tell me what I did wrong. I knew because I had never put a label on a specimen like that with urine. So I knew there was a chance I was going to get written up. I didn't even call Spa to find out if it was okay. But I figured, why would it not be okay? You let us do it with stool samples. What's the fucking difference? If somebody saw what this looked like, would be like, you fucking lazy douchebag. You're not even supposed to fill it up that high. You asshole. So she probably would have had to redo it anyway. But it was just one of those days. So it was like drastic dips in energy yesterday. And then I got home late, early, like around noon. I mean, I was fine after that. I wasn't like losing my shit with other shit. I was just losing my shit with shit that I feel like it was like Mercury energy. Like this shit should have already been brought up and fucking discussed. Like if we're not supposed to use stickers anymore, we should know that because at this point, it's an inconvenience for the patient, not us. You know what I mean? I don't even care how many fucking slips I have. Like, and they're all like over stupid shit like that. They write everybody up for everything. Some people don't even sign them. I'm like, I don't care. It's not a big deal. They're like, but it's not really your fault. I'm like, I don't even fucking care. Like, it's not like anyone gets fired over these. Like, they're just looking for like certain like patterns or like it's not a big deal, guys. Like, don't take it so personally. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like insubordinates or showing up late or it's really not a big deal. Everybody gets the phone calls all day. I just happened to get like 5 yesterday. And I'm like, every time the phone rang, I'm like, "What's up, Deb?" She's like, "I know, I know." She said, "Court, you got me swearing today." She's like, "I know it's fucking annoying." I'm like, "I know. What's up? What do I do now?" "It's not really you, Court." "Yeah, no shit, but it's gonna come back on me. So what did I do now?" It was so sloppy yesterday. So sloppy. You know. But it is really not the end of the world. I wish everybody would fucking get on the same page. When you work in a lab and certain shit gets, sent out to Mayo or wherever, whatever clinic it's going to, whatever lab, and you got time tests. So it's important, so it's like, I'm on top of that shit. So when someone wants to call me, no, motherfuckers, the lab fucked up. And it's real easy for the lab staff to call us and put the blame on us when they fuck up because there's no way to get caught. So if they fuck up or they spill blood or something happens, they put it on us. Oh, it was insufficient. There wasn't enough serum. I don't send any specimen out without having enough of this or without enough of that, or call and be like, all right, you want me to spin it twice? Like, can I spin this particular one twice to get more, plasma out of it or whatever I need? Like, I'm on that shit. I want to make sure it gets done properly. As people are relying on these tests, like it's their health. It's a big deal. I don't want to fuck up, So it does suck when the lab fucks up. Like chemistry or micro or hematology, wherever it's going, they do tend to put it on us sometimes. And other times they take accountability and they'll be like, "Oh, we fucked up. Can you call the patient back and let them know we fucked up and they won't get billed?" And, it's like, okay. But it'd just be nice if everybody got on the same page, you know? That's what sucks. And all of our specimen goes in the fridge. So don't tell me, with the green slip, you need a fucking green slip. All our shit's stuck in the fridge. You would know if it's room temperature. Don't you have machines there that tells you the temp of the blood after you're done spinning it? I mean, come on. If they're having a bad day, it comes back on us. It's like, it's not enough to like quit my job or anything, guys. But I'm just explaining like how the energy went from like 0 to 100. Just it shifted throughout the day so drastically. It's not a big deal, but people, say, yeah, no, some people like, never seen you like that, Court. I'm like, well, because normally I come to work and I'm good. I said, but all this bullshit that's coming back at, me or the office or this, like, no, I won't tolerate it. It's bullshit. They're like, okay. One chick was like, you just need to calm down a little. Like, what do you want? What do you need? You want me to make you a tea? I'm like, no, I don't fucking want a tea. I'm fucking pissed. I know. It's okay. Maybe breathe. Don't tell me to fucking breathe. I'm good. I'm good. Let me just have my fucking moment. At one point, someone had to come and shut my door. when I was talking to her, I'm like, "What the fuck, Deb? People can hear me, and I don't even think about it sometimes, you know? And I'm not an asshole to her per se. There was one person I was an asshole to though, because I kept calling her out on her shit. Every time she's like, "Well, this went wrong." I said, I had or this or something, and I was like, I kept coming back, and she knew I knew what I was talking about, so I was catching her off guard. So then she went to my superior and said, "I just spoke with Courtney, and she gave me a little bit of an attitude, and I didn't appreciate it, and that she had an answer for everything." And yeah, I do. I do have a fucking answer for everything. If I'm wrong, I'm not gonna battle you on it. I fucked up. But if I know there's nothing wrong with that specimen and I did it properly and I'm telling you how it was done, this don't. So when I talked to my supervisor, I said, I'm done. I'm done separating the serum in the plaza. When I work at this location, I'm walking that shit over to you. I ain't fucking with the fucking specimen. So don't put me here again. I mean, I literally, and I like it there. I was like, isn't that their fucking job? Like my supervisor was laughing. She's like, yeah, Court. I said, so am I in trouble? She's like, no, but just, technically you got a complaint. So I was like, oh, is that what it's called? A complaint? What? Because I gave her a little bit of an attitude because I told her she was fucking wrong and she wanted to put it on me. She's like, I really like you. She's like, we were laughing. She's like, it's a busy day. She's like, you can go home if you want. I'd already been there for like 9 hours. I was like, no, I'll just finish out my shift. It's like not a big deal. Like, I'm not trying to battle with people. Like, I'm not an asshole, but I'm going to tell you how it is. And if it's their error on their end, I'm not taking the fucking blame. So yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit of a fucking attitude, bitch. I will. And if you want to give me a fucking attitude, you think I'm not going to fucking dish it right back at you when I'm not the one that's in the fucking wrong? Don't come at me with a fucking attitude when I didn't do anything wrong. I can be a fucking asshole. Oh, I can be a fucking asshole. So there's that. And then I dropped off something yesterday and everyone was like kind of like smiling at me. They're like, I heard you had it out with so and so and so and so, and you told her where to fucking go. I was like, what do you all fucking talk? There's like 70 down there in the fucking lab. Everybody who knows the story by the time I fucking get there an hour later. It's fucking awkward. But I guess no one's ever fucking told this person where to fucking go until I came into the picture. And I'm not even that fucking person. I'm not. So I think everyone was just like, what the fuck? This chick did that? And she's like someone big in the company. I didn't even really know who the fuck I was talking to. That's the funny thing. Like, she's way above in the company. And I told her off. And if I probably knew who she was, I probably wouldn't have told her off. I definitely probably wouldn't have told her off, But everything she came at me, it came right back at her. Said, why don't you go talk to Misty? Why don't you go talk to Danielle? Why don't you go talk to X, Y, fucking Z? Because I learned from like I fucking went off. And every time she had something to say, she kept throwing me an attitude. I was like, yep, call Misty. I started naming every department. Yep, call this one. Because everybody needs to fucking get together and be on the same fucking page. So I fucking woke her ass up. So for somebody she was probably in the dark, I probably threw her a big dish of awareness. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if I knew who I was talking to, I probably would have been a little more. But I mean, at that point, Deb kept calling. At that point, there was already like, what is it now? Like, what is it? Like, Deb, what's your extension? Because apparently by now I'm gonna be calling you every fucking time there's a problem before you call me. And then she tried bringing up a patient from the other day. I said, why don't you go check the notes? This is some lady. I was like, why don't you go check the notes? Oh, you put notes in? I put notes in everything to cover my ass because I was told how shit goes down. So she went and checked the notes and she's like, all right, I'll let client services know. And I was like, okay, you fucking go do that. You know? So I think that's why, like, everybody knew. I was like, oh man, I'm fucked. Yeah, everyone's been wanting to tell that one off put that one in place for a real long time. You know? They're probably like, who is this newbie coming in and telling me how to run the lab? And, I'm like, somebody who's fucking annoying and I'm tired of shit coming back at me for no reason. If you're going to keep doing that to people, why do you think you keep losing people? Why do you think you keep losing healthcare workers? And, I'm like, fuck that shit. Fuck that. You gotta do that shit to me. So you purposely, I think at the end of the conversation, so you purposely put stickers in the bag of that urine. Like you purposely sent that urine over like that. Like you weren't in a rush. I was like, no, I wasn't in a fucking rush. That's like someone handed me a bag of fucking shit. We're not even supposed to accept it. So no, Micro can deal with that. No, I'm not opening it. Like she was being tested for all sorts of shit. I didn't want to touch the outside of the bag with fucking gloves on. So I stuck it in another bag, stuck the labels in that bag. See you later. See you later. Bag of piss. Who over pisses in a cup and then lets that much urine sit at the end of the fucking baggie? Go fuck yourself. Think I'm opening that shit. I won't even open that shit with an N95 on. Get the fuck out of here. You can smell shit through an N95. I feel bad for those fucking people that had to fucking do shit specimens. And I sat there yesterday and I thought about it. I'm like, I wonder if a machine does it. Because I don't know who the fuck would want that hazardous job. I wouldn't even want to take the awesome ass paycheck for that fucking hazardous job. Oh yeah, she met our match. So I don't think she'll ever reach out to me again. I don't even know how I got her on the phone. I don't like, that's just it. Like she doesn't talk to people. You know what I mean? So I don't even know how somehow, like, I think I got like the wrong extension or because she said this and this and it was hearsay. So I just like heard a name. And at that point I was like, I'm going to fucking call everybody on this fucking list and tell them what the fuck is up. That shit's not coming back on me. So it was funny, but awkward. It literally was awkward walking into the lab and everybody like staring at me like, I can't believe you just told off. Or this, and this. Like, I don't even know who I was talking to. Probably better off. I mean, she could have fired me so fucking quick. So fucking quick. So fucking quick. Just for talking to her like that. But she was a fucking douchebag. Don't come at me like that. I'm not your child. Don't tell me what I do and what I don't do. Don't tell me what other habits phlebotomists have. How do you think I have why would you think I have the same fucking habit as them as just collecting and receiving? Like, no, I do my job. I do it fucking properly. I care about the fucking specimens. I care about people's fucking health. Go fuck yourself. Don't tell me what you think I did wrong. The fuck? I am not in 4th grade. Tell me how you think I process shit in my brain. Who the fuck are you? Well, you probably weren't thinking about it. Really? 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 Fucking people, man. Anywho, I didn't hold a grudge. You know what I mean? Like, done. I'll be at work tomorrow. I'll see all those people tomorrow again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how that chick got involved. I don't know if I called her by accident. Like, I really have no idea how I even got on the phone with that chick because she doesn't even handle that shit. She really doesn't. I don't even, and I even talked, when I talked to my supervisor, I'm like, I don't, she's like, how'd you even get on the phone with her? I'm like, I don't even fucking know. She's like, were you transferred? Were you this? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just remember her like picking up the phone or calling and just being kind of like she was blown away too. Like she didn't even really know. She knew what was going on, but she didn't know why she was even talking to me. You know what I mean? It was weird. It was clearly meant to be. So it was instant. Like it was almost. She might as well have just said, "What do you want?" You know what I mean? I mean, that's how rude she was right off the rip. Like she might as well have just came. That like that's how she came at me. And I was just like, instantly, I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, I'll start at square one. Which patient? What's the rec number? She's like, well, I don't even know this, this, and this. And I said, well, I got 3 fucking phone calls today. I said, and each one, I got a problem with each fucking phone call. Each one. Each one. Come at me with a fucking attitude, asshole. She caught me at the wrong time. Well, technically, she probably caught me at the right time. So there's that. But I'm good. It's not like I'm like, oh, fuck this, I'm not going back to work. Like, no, not at all. Are you kidding me? They fucking love me over there. I love them. I do. I love what I do. So it's not one of those situations where I'm like contemplating my job. You know what I mean? But that chick could have fired me in a heartbeat. Like there's no question. But it was just, you know, she came at me with something. I said, why don't you go ask Nicole? Isn't that her department? Why don't you ask that department why they don't have their shit together? So how's that? That shit don't come back on me. That's not my job. Like she kept trying to blame me for everything. And then every time I came at it, I'm telling you, I blew her mind probably. She's probably going to be like, you want a job in a different department? Because we could use that type of advocate. Like, I really feel like something might actually come from that. But I don't want a job in another department. You know what I mean? Like, I really enjoy what I do. So it's not even like that, you know? But I just happen to know what I was talking about with the incidences that were at hand. You know what I mean? So I think most people are just like, yeah. Yesterday I was not like, yep. And I was like, every time that phone rang, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like for like 3 or 4 hours straight. I was just like on the phone, like, yeah, like now. What did I do wrong now? What did I do wrong now? Well, nothing. Nothing. But okay, so it's not nothing then, Deb. There's a big but there. What's the problem? So at one point, Deb called me at the end of the day. She's like, I just want to tell you to have a great weekend. She's like, I literally just called to give you a hard time. She's like, you're good. I just want to let you know I took care of this and I took care of that. I said, well, good thing, because I didn't even know I had to take care of this or I needed to even take care of that. She's like, yeah, I figured as much. It was just like a chaotic day. She's like, I've been hearing so much shit. So all these departments are hearing the stories and they're not even linked to the same building. So I don't know who the fuck I talked to. That's how quick that shit went around. They're not even in the same buildings, people. Client services isn't even located in fucking New Hampshire. So clearly it was not a coincidence. That it was absolutely hands down to go down the way it went down. I mean, there's no question. No question, hands down. Whatever. Maybe they're maybe they're tightening up on the fucking protocol and maybe they start doing fucking different shit differently. So simple shit like that doesn't happen. There's no reason for it. There zero, none. Do I need to start taking photos of every single one of my bags before they go out? Because technically in my head, I thought about doing that yesterday just to be like, here you go, asshole. Look at that sticker. Look at the green slip. Because I'm about to cover my own ass, take a picture, and document it every time. Because I only got to do it 4 times a day. So why not upload a picture every time I do it? Because I'm getting to that point. If I'm ever in that location again, and I do like that location, I feel like I should do it just to be like, okay. So now you can go talk to fucking hematology. Now you can go talk to blood bank. Now you can go talk to fucking micro. I'm fucking over it. Or you know what? How about you guys talk to the transport team? How about you talk to that company? Because God forbid, how come they're never to blame? Because they're the ones that pick up the specimen and transport it to the locations. So how do you know they're not doing something wrong? How do you know if, because I seen one of the people, I'm like, that can't touch the refrigerator stuff. And he's like, okay, he smiled at me. Meanwhile, I have a blood type sitting on top of a frozen specimen. I said, it can't touch it. So he's packing everything and they're still together. And I'm thinking to myself, what part of room temperature and refrigerated are you not understanding? It says ambient 5 times all over the fucking bag, which means it can't come close to certain even air temperature. So that's when yesterday I was at my the last class and I was shipping shit out. I walked that shit over. Like, fuck that shit. I had too many important tests in there. I wasn't even risking it. Way too many. So that was my day. But again, I left fine. I didn't hold a grudge. I got work tomorrow. No big deal. You know what I mean? Again, awareness. And then it's all energy. The awareness is huge. Because on the board, you guys are seeing men and women being aware of love or certain situations or deception or trickery. You know what I'm saying? Like, the awareness I'm talking about is energy coming from every portal, not just love. I'm talking money. I'm talking everything. Every portal you can think of. Spirit. When I say awareness, it's awareness of spirit being around you. It's awareness of your intuition trying to lead you. It's your gut, you know. Other people need to be accountable for their own shit. And it's not just in love. Everybody in the lab yesterday, they all need to take accountability for their own errors too. It's so easy to come back and blame the phlebotomist because we're the first source. You know how many doctors come back and be like, oh, this, and this, and I'll literally pull up the fucking rover in front of them. Isn't that the test you ordered? Yeah. But I didn't get it. Well, why don't you go talk to Cindy? Because that's the nurse that ordered your test. You know how many times I've done that? And I don't do it to be an asshole. But don't come at me when there's a time test and I see this one can't be taken until, noon, but I can take the one at 11. No, I'm not going to go stick him at 11 when he has a time test at 12. Well, why not? The orders are in. Well, because these people in the hospital are fucking sick and this isn't that important of a test. That can wait until that result comes in. Want to know why I know that? Because I know my fucking job. So no, I'm not going to go in and stick him when he just got stuck at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock fucking rounds. No. These poor people, these poor fucking veins, sick, dying people. We know which tests are important and which ones aren't. So if you got a problem, go speak to your nurse that put the order in from your mouth. I'm just like, it all comes back to us. And we're the ones that are caring for the patients. So you really want it to come back to us because we're going to start really hating our job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do the same test an hour early that you just performed 3 hours ago when their levels have been consistent for 24 to 48 hours. Like, where's your own brain there? Like, that's one thing about the hospital I realized. Like, if it's not a time test or something that's like stat or super important, like the doctors, I hate to say it, are careless when it comes to, they don't care when, if the patient gets stuck 10 times a day. And we do. We do. Because it's tough on them, you know? So, again, I'm not considering quitting or bitching about my job. I'm just bringing up the awareness factor of taking accountability, being aware. You know, it's so potent. It's just there. And then I had a certain doctor. It's funny. I had a certain doctor. I had to stick twice yesterday from the hospital. He was like a surgeon. He's like, I heard you best. He's like, I heard you the best, so I came over here instead of having my coworker do it. I was like, oh. And then, of course, I had to stick him twice. I was a little nervous. I really was a little nervous. And then I hope I didn't bruise him. He's like, well, I'm a lefty and I'm a surgeon. So God forbid anything ever happened. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I get it. Shit happens. I've never, knock on wood, hit a, like, you know, so I know what I'm doing. He's like, I really want you to take him that arm. And I didn't really see anything great, but I'm like, all right, he's a surgeon. I'm not going to, like, it's fine, you know? And then his vein rolled, and then there was a tendon, and then I was kind of like going to like get it. And then I'm like, but I kept pushing through muscle with the needle to try to get to the vein. And I'm like, I'm not going to bruise you. Like, I don't want to do that to you. I'm like, I know you're going to hate me right now, but this is my job. And I'm going to use your surgeon hand. He was laughing. He's like, that's fine. He's like, but man, he's like, I'm glad I did come here. He's like, I didn't even feel the stick. He's like, that was fucking great. I'm like, great. Have a great day. But it made me nervous because he literally came to see me, a surgeon in the hospital. So I don't know. He must have had a patient, or it's all hearsay, a word of mouth. Like, it makes me feel good again that it got back to a surgeon that's probably who you want to go draw your blood. Isn't that crazy? I was like, oh my God. So I was a little nervous. That's not why he had to get stuck twice. It was just like, I'm not chasing your vein. Like, I'm literally like, I could feel it going through like muscles or like fatty tissue. And I'm like, ugh. Like, nope. I'm going in your left arm, whether you like it or not. So, but I was nervous. I was like, oh, fuck. You did? Yeah. I don't even like having my own blood drawn. Like, when I got the IV in my hand, like the bruise is gone when I had the day surgery the other day. I was like, how long you been doing this? And she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. Like, I work in the labs. Like, I know, like, you guys are the ones, I need lotion. Like, you guys are the ones that call me when you can't fucking get a patient. And by the time we get this patient, you've stuck them 3 fucking times. Stop. We're there for a reason. Stop. Because by the time we get there, if we can't get in the first time, because at this point, you're making us sound like we're amazing, right? And we won't miss, and we'll get it every time, and this and that. But at this point, you've you've already blew a vein, or you went where we would have went. You know what I'm saying? So it's you're already fucking shit up for us. Like, I hate to say it. Like, I give you credit if you guys work in an ER, but these people are sick when they get in there. By the time we get to them, no word of a lie, I swear to God, some nurses or like paramedics will be on shift sometimes too. We'll stick them 5 to 7 times. Legally, you're only supposed to poke them 3 fucking times, dude. I guess in a hospital, maybe not, but in an outpatient, you can't stick more than 3 times. You know what I mean? And I've never even been put in that situation. I think it was like one time I was like on my 3rd try, and I'm like, I'm going in your hands. People hate the hand. I love the hand. But you gotta use pediatric needles, so it takes forever. And then if you need a lot of blood, there's certain veins, guys, you can't use if you need to collect a certain amount. So needless to say, I had a nice little bruise, but she was laughing. So when she was tightening it, she's like, oh, the hole's still there. It's been a week. The bruise is gone. But she used this tiny, see the hole? She used this tiny vein. But this one, it blows up. So originally she was trying to go like over here. And I'm like, I'm telling you, it won't work, you know? Because I could see them and I'm feeling them. Because this one was plumper than this one. But that's a roller and it's tiny and there's a tendon right there. And this is like the IV team, right? And I'm telling you, I'm like, you just go there. So she wasn't like too happy with me, but she listened. And then she's like, oh, but she was moving it around everywhere. And I could tell, I'm like, well, you're hitting that. Like, there's no way you can't feel it. And it could just be me and my anxiety because I hate needles. But I'm like, you just need to pull back a little bit and go to like, I had to look and go there. And she's like, all right. She's like, I'm going to listen to you so we don't have to like re-stick it. And then I almost went to like go show her, but I'm not, she put it in my right. I'm a righty, not a lefty, right? So I couldn't really do that. But luckily I could feel like the plastic. And I was like, right there, stop. And she's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, just try to pull it out. I said, I said, the needle will stay, trust me. She was laughing. They must hate when they get people who know what they're doing or certain stuff. Like when I stick a nurse, sometimes it makes me nervous too, or a doctor, because I'm like, they know too, right? But it ended up saying I knew it was going to have a little bit of a bruise because she was kind of like fishing around. But I honestly wish they would just call us right away. That's what we're there for. And technically they're not supposed to do it the nurses aren't supposed to do it anymore. That's why we're there. There was so many mistakes with tubes and too many sticks and technically, guys, I'm not even supposed to be helping the IV team. I need a certificate to help the IV team. If you don't tell, we won't tell. And it's like, because they know we're already there, we're waiting, right, for them to get the IV in, especially, because we can't use certain ports. I don't know, enough talk about work. But 0 to 100, you know what I mean? Yeah, seriously, enough talk about work. But it was all about work yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I've had enough of this shit. But again, I love what I do. I love what I do. I don't know how to give it up. Like, even if I'm on YouTube, maybe I can just do per diem once a week or something to get out of the house. I don't know. I really, 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 really like what I do. So, wow, hour and 20 in. Already yapping. And if anyone tries to put an IV like right here in your crease, don't let them. That's them being lazy. It is the worst place to have an IV ever. Honestly. They're being lazy. It's like you almost can't miss. It is so uncomfortable. It is the worst feeling. It itches, it's sore, it's painful. Lazy fucks. Isn't it awful, Amy? Awful. Awful. I let someone do it once to me. And I wasn't happy about it, but I knew I was only going to be there temporarily. So I was like, oh, okay. It is the worst, yeah. And that's the easy way out for them. They don't have to put it there. And technically that's the last place you're supposed to go. So if the doctor comes in and notices it, or you complain, or another nurse, you mark my word, that IV team had told them that's probably where you wanted it, or is the only vein they could find. We have veins everywhere. I go into places, into like outpatient, and they're shocked where I get blood. They're like, I don't even see a vein. I'm like, you don't need to see the vein. I know it's there. I can feel it, but that's coming from the hospital because we work with sick people. It's very different. Everybody that usually goes in outpatient is usually your hands are right here, right here. I'll go anywhere. I'll get it. So just don't let them go there. That's a cough out for them. It's awful. And they're taking a big risk there, nicking a certain artery. I thought about working with the arterial team and doing arterial draws. Someone mentioned it to me again a couple weeks ago, and I'm just like, gotta always be on call for that. Like, I know I'll be on YouTube full time eventually, so I'm not trying to do that. And the licenses and the laws that you need no thank you. No thank you. No. And do you know they have anesthesiologist assistants? What do they call them? Anesthesiologist nurse. So this is what I didn't know. I was shocked. I went in for the day surgery last week, and the anesthesiologist comes in, asks you questions, this and that. And then when you're in the OR, right? I was like, he starts talking to me. He's real nice. And I'm like, who are you? They're like, all right, we're going to begin. I'm like, where's the anesthesiologist? What do you mean you're going to begin? Like, what? They're like, I'm that person. I'm like, you're a baby. There's no way you're an anesthesiologist. He was laughing at me. I'm like, you're a baby. He's like, I've been doing it for 9 years. I'm like, what, at a fucking middle school? Like, everybody was dying laughing. I was like, let me see your badge. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. I want to know. Like, I forget my exact words. Like, I wanted to know the technical term, like the name of what he does. And it was like a anesthesiologist nurse or an anesthesiologist assistant. And I'm thinking, a fucking anesthesiologist assistant doing the job of an anesthesiologist? The fuck? So what do these anesthesiologists do all day now? Because they don't hang out in the fucking ORs anymore, people. They do little meet and greets and get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to talk to you for 5 minutes. They're not even in the rooms anymore. I didn't know that. They're just playing golf all day, sitting on a beach. Like, the job seems boring, if you ask me. Like, what a boring fucking job. You go in and you talk to patients that are going into surgery for 5 minutes, if that. You go through their record, and then you pass them off? Don't you want to work? I'm assuming maybe if it's like a triple bypass or something going on, I'm assuming they're in the OR with you. But I mean, anything could go wrong at any time. I don't know, guys. I don't fucking know. It was so disturbing. I just don't even know why be an anesthesiologist anymore. I don't. It's got to be a boring job anyway. I mean, they're my favorite doctors in the whole wide world because they make you feel amazing. When he came in, I'm like, yeah, my favorite doctor. He's like, we get that all the time. I'm like, yeah, duh. You make everybody feel amazing. We know what Cloud 9 feels like when you walk through the door. Duh. You're the favorite fucking doctor. Of course you are. Oh, and then I went to the ER the other day. Remember I told you briefly? One of the doctors that I knew wanted to do a rectal exam on me. I was like, no. I know you. No. He was laughing at me. I can get an assistant. An assistant? An assistant. So basically, they don't know what they're doing either. What? An assistant? No. Well, you can get another doctor. He was laughing at me. There was just so much stuff still going on with my gut and certain stuff. And I was like, let's just wait on the blood work. I was like, if my levels are real low, I'm like, what are you even going to see or this? And like, we were dying. So I ran into him the other day. I was dropping something off. And he smiled at me. He's like, tell so-and-so I said hi. Because it was just like, see, told you. I knew I'd run into you again. Good thing I didn't let you look up my ass. That's the tough thing, working with the same practice of my PCs. Like, they're affiliated with like Dartmouth. So they're affiliated with like a whole bunch of different people, right? So my gynecologist, my PC, my gastroenterologist, like they're all linked, right? So I have like a employee blocker on it though. Like nobody can go in and look at anyone's file. Like it's terms for being fired anyway. But we were dying laughing. I'm like, see, good thing I didn't let you look up my ass. He fucking chuckled so hard. He was like, I told you I would run into you again. He's like, you called it, court. And I'm thinking to myself, he called me court. I don't even know him like that. He's like, but you called it court. I was like, sure as fuck did. Not looking at my fucking ass. And no, you're not sending an assistant in to look at my ass either. I'm pretty sure there's certain doctors for that, and it's called a colonoscopy. And I want to be knocked the fuck out. So there's that. Just all the stuff going on with the small intestine and certain stuff, and they didn't know if like they nicked certain part of certain something, and I'm just like, so no. So if you're not literally sticking a tube up there with a camera and you just want to spread my ass cheeks, you can fuck off. I know I don't have a hemorrhoid. Bye. We'll wait on the test results. Thank you. But we were dying. I knew I'd run into you. So glad I didn't let you look up my ass. And I forget what hallway we're in. The nurse walked by. I mean, I said it. I didn't say it loud, but a nurse walked by, and he would just happen to be checking on a patient. So I don't know why he was working in the ER that night. I don't know if some of the doctors just fill in here and there. Because I wouldn't even expected him to be on that floor that I ran into him on. So yeah. So let's start another hour and a half in. All right, we're going to start with water. I was going to say, what do we start with? Both of them are water. Thanks, Bells. We were just talking about that color. So we're going to do elements. I'm not going to do individuals. Just trying to think what I want to lean you on. Oh, yeah, and Jade texted me. Hold on. I want something lower so you can see the cards. But I need something to prop you this way. Where's me notebook? Ooh, this will work. I literally still have you guys sitting on pretzel sticks. No, I need to keep you plugged in. You need to back the fuck up. You need to back the fuck up. Oh, see? I want to lean you. Look at that. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Down now. But I need this. And I need this. And I need this out of the way. And we're going to start with water. And let's just say 133. And let me just see if Jade, you working? You at home today? Yes. Okay. I really wanted Starbucks later. If you're open to dropping it off. I'm working on YouTube. I'm going to go with probably not, but I have Monday, Tuesday off, so maybe one of those days. Fucking stop at Starbucks. My kids are fucking one of a kind. Oh, they are truly one of a kind. I just love them. Hey, Ma, can you stop at Starbucks for me? Fucking girlfriend. Okay. Okay, girlfriend. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I'm going to go with weekend energy, but something's telling me to go Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay. That moon really, really wants to make an appearance for you guys. Staying alive, staying alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Something's sprouting, something's growing, something already sprouted. Two, huh? Two. Damn. Okay. All right. So we got the Tower. Here's the deal, real quick. I am still reading by definition and still learning, but I'm also using intuition when I'm pulled, and I always read intuitively, okay? So I need you guys to have a little bit of patience. I know I've said it before, but until I really nail it, okay? So the Tower, and it's upright, so it's very impulsive energy, okay? There could be pride too. So, but these are two people fallen, all right? And now we got the Queen of Cups. Oh, well, you could be dealing with a water sign, but this is the Queen of Pence. So, this particular deck, she's generous, available, and elegant. Okay, so with this combination, I'm going with more elegance, more elegant, or I don't know. I don't know if that's you. There's definitely a disturbance. It might be good news. It's impulsive. Okay. So, whatever it is, stay grounded because it's almost like sudden or out of the blue. Five of Wands. So, I don't know if it's the end of competition or conflict. End of a struggle. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Or today. There's a couple people falling from this tower, but someone is standing awfully high, sitting pretty, okay? So the Four of Cups is an incomplete pleasure. It's a gain, but it comes with inconvenience, okay? We talked about that already. So in order to get a gain, there's something like there's a task at hand, right? So to me, the tower has to crash. To me, this is you guys standing out, secure, confident, elegant, reliable, stable. She's the queen of all queens. She's nurturing. You're not settling for less. You could be bored. I think you're bored with someone. Or to me, you're fully look at she's secretly looking, sneakingly looking. You got the goat looking. So there's some type of disruption and around you. Either you cause this disruption or this disruption's around you. Because this queen definitely knows what's up. There's no way, no how that this queen is not aware of what's up. It's like she is available, but it's almost like choosing not to be available. So, not happy in a situation, not giving to a situation, bored. You're talking to somebody, you're bored. Hanging out with somebody, you're bored. So be careful. But to me, like this type of energy wouldn't hang out and wouldn't put this type of energy wouldn't put herself in a situation like that anyway. But I'm telling you, she could probably see the possibilities too because this is growing. She's looking over here. The goat's looking over there. At one point, you might have been disgusted with a situation or you knew it was an unfavorable situation because the tower falls first. So you've already been in the midst of something. So you already know what this is. Unless it's all of a sudden. So again, this tower is all of a sudden, it's impulsiveness. Okay. So you're dead in the middle of something. You may be aware, you may not. You're definitely aware of whomever this is, whatever situation this is. I don't know if you're aware of that. You might be, but you're content. You don't really care anyway. You're fully aware of whatever this is. Person, place, a thing. There's hands down, there's no question that you're aware of that. Princess of Cups. Okay. So it's happy. It's a happy temperament. It's sweetness, it's kindness, it's courage when faced with whatever you're about to be faced with. She could be provocative. She's looking at the dolphin shows, so it is provocative energy. Dolphin represents sexual energy sometimes. Look at, she's got a turtle in her cup. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cutesy. Is that a turtle? It's gotta be a turtle. So cute. So I don't know. You might make an impulsive decision because you do have the tower crowning this energy. Okay, so you're sweet, you're kind. You do have the courage when you're faced with provocation. What is the definition? Provocative. It's not provocativeness. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's provocations or some provocations or what the, I don't even know what the fuck that is. What does that even mean? It's like provocative energy, right? I can remember the meaning. I'm so sorry guys. I can remember the definitions, but I don't know exactly what that word means. What's the meaning of provocations? I'm saying it wrong, so I don't even think it's going to pick up on it, right? It's one of those words where I can't put those syllables together. How do I spell it? Someone spelling it in my head. It was Provoc. What was it? ITON? I can't even remember. Because I remember, yeah. ITON. Sorry. Action or speech makes somebody annoyed or angry. Okay, so I don't know how to. So it's not what I thought it was. Provocation, is that how you say it? Okay, so you're making somebody, okay, action of speech. It's your action or your speech that makes somebody annoyed or angry. Okay, that makes complete sense with the tower. I don't know how to say that word. And I thought it meant like more of like a provocative. So it's not said like that. It's provocation or something like that. So clearly I'm saying it wrong. So you're making someone angry. I mean, there's no question. I don't know if it's out of the blue, but it makes perfect sense with the tower being there. So again, I don't know if someone's trying to, I don't think someone's trying to test you, and I don't think you're testing them, because it's like you're looking back. So I want to just do 6, but it makes sense because if I was doing it like that, it's like a missed opportunity. So I don't know if they're angry with you for missing an opportunity. You're making somebody angry. I knew I should have looked that word up when I was studying. And look, the Knight of Cups. So you could be making a guy angry right now. Or if it's not anger, it's, well, this energy is still, it's it's the temperament, it's sweetness, kindness, encouraged when you're faced with it. So you're being faced with it. So it's not coming from you. Well, it could be coming from you, but you're being faced with it. So to me, it's anger because it's the Tower. I hope someone's not trying to put blame on you. I don't really see it like that, but the Prince of Cups is, well, actually, it's the Knight. Someone who's kind of like tender. So let me read into this situation for a minute. Because it's impulsive, it's out of the blue. So this is either you or them. So I understand this is sweetness and kindness, right? That's typically probably how you are, but with it being above the Tower, this speaks of you're gonna make someone angry, or angry's gonna or vice versa. You're making someone angry, or they're gonna make you angry. And I don't think it's you. I think it's them. It's their anger. Because something's not going in their direction. So there is going to be like an impulsive decision. So, and I think it's because they know they missed out on an opportunity. It's like they know that and it's making them angry. So you're yourself, your sweetness, your kindness, who you are, it's making them angry. So clearly you're not giving somebody attention. Because it's like you're looking back at the Tower like, whatever. Definitely whatever energy. But you're still tender and kind about it. You're not an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like you're over something. And if anybody even comes your way, you wouldn't accept anything less. It would have to be built. Like whatever you guys had already crumbled. So it was probably supposed to crumble. So that way you can build new, either with somebody or without somebody. So everything happens for a reason, right? So you're frustrating somebody. You're definitely making someone angry, and it's out of nowhere. If it's not you, it's her. I'm assuming it's the same energy. Looks to me like it's the same energy. It's almost like you're living life and somebody's angry about it. Like you're having a fun weekend. Yeah, the Hermit looking at you. So somebody's really going within when it comes to you. That's not you. That's them. Wanting to follow their heart. They could be quiet. Got the Universe at the bottom of the deck. It is like the World card, right? It's success. Well, that's success. But this is the Hermit, okay? So it's searching for something, being a little more reserved about a situation. So somebody's hiding how they feel, the desire, the attraction, the want, and they're angry and they're frustrated at you. If you ask me, they should be angry with themselves because they're the ones that right now they're not happy in their current situation. This is incomplete pleasure. So someone clearly likes you, but in order for them to come after you, they have to handle business or it comes with inconvenience. So I don't know what their inconvenience could be. It could be their feelings, having to open up, having to tell you how they really truly feel because you're pretty damn confident, focused on yourself, work, whatever it may be, and it's caused a big disruption for them. It is something's like over. They don't like it. And now they're kind of like going within trying to they realize the hermit's is aware of their feelings, knowing what they want, wanting to go after. Well, typically typically they're not. They go within to solitude to find out what it is they truly do want. But he's looking right at her. So it's like he knows. And to me, it's like there's an old soul here. The light is shining. This he's aware. He's definitely aware of his feelings. But I don't know if he's actually shared his feelings. So chances are this is somebody you hands down absolutely know because it's a missed opportunity. Before that comes the 3. So at some point, you used to put a smile on this person's face, or you know what I'm saying? It was you had to have invested some type of time or energy with whatever this is because now it's like they're fully aware that it's crumbled. And I don't know if they're going to make an impulsive decision over the weekends, but you're making this person angry by just being content. So you've already tried to nurture a situation. You've already done all the work that you could possibly do. Cuz now you're just taking care of yourself. And you're definitely protected. So, this energy wants success though. This you know what I'm saying? It's like whatever you're doing or not doing has caused a major disruption for a masculine energy, or it could be a female too, whoever's more alpha, you know. It's just the depiction on the cards. So to me, it's an awakening. It's a realization, like, damn, yeah, it's over. And they're looking at you as the Queen of Pentacles, right? So they know exactly who you are. You're stable. You're solid. Apparently, you're provocative. They might really like your boobies because they're hanging out. Prince of Cups, kind of wanting to be on the same page with you, but is clearly not on the same page as you. Ooh, we got a reversal. And it's the Prince of Pence. So this is what it would look like upright. But now we got the Prince of Pentacles, okay? So it's materialism in the negative. It's rudeness. It's being rough. Okay, so yeah, they're angry. They're rude. Or they're about to be. Because upright, it's going after what you want. It is another card of materialism, right? But it is going after, even upright, it's materialistic behavior, idealism. But it could be really good administration moving forward. But in the negative, it's materialism, it's rudeness, and it's being rough. It's roughness. Okay. So somebody's clearly angry with you, angry with themselves, angry with you. They're more angry with themselves, but it's being projected onto you. And then you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So you might have somebody that's rude this weekend, aggravated, angry. And if anything, it'd be because of another energy around them. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Okay. So you guys are not the Empress here. It's somebody else. It's a mother figure. It's an ex-girlfriend, an ex-wife. So I don't know if they're about to get in a fight with them, or I think they're already fighting with them because she's looking straight up because she knows it's coming. Yeah, see, she knows something's coming with the magician there. Something's being manifested with the Seven of Wands. Someone's breaking free. Okay. So there's obviously some shit going down between somebody and her. And then this energy is also angry with you. And I think you're fine. Like, your energy is fine. You're not interested anymore. It doesn't mean you didn't want it at one point or you still don't want it, but you won't settle for less. And somebody still has energy around them. And to me, you won't tolerate it because it's like sneakily she's looking over here. But now that she's placed here, it's like they're both fucking looking at each other dead in the fucking eyes. Who's getting the opportunity, or is the opportunity coming? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? You're totally aware of this situation, whether that's, it doesn't even have to be an ex or a wife. It could just be a friend. It could be a mother. It could be, it's someone who somebody doesn't want somebody to go in a certain direction with, because this is wife material. If you're coming as the Queen of Pence, the Empress doesn't have nothing on you, and that's facts. She has something on you. She has the upper hand because she's either the mother of your child, or she's your wife, or she's a business partner, or she's family. She's higher monarchy. So she has something over the Queen of Pence like that, but not enough. He wants to be with the Queen of Pence. Like, like she doesn't touch this energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's radiant. It's different. It's, this is just somebody, there's some type of contract, if that makes sense. And shit is just crumbling, and it's probably because somebody wants to be with that person instead of that person. This energy won't settle for being second best. But this energy, if she's the mother of your kids or a wife, at one point she's some type of priority. But if she doesn't come first, he doesn't get what he wants. And this card is about materialism too, right? In the reverse. Rudeness, being rough. And she's right next to him. So if he wants this gain, which is her, it would be nurturing, money, you name it. She's capable of it. She has it. But she has the contract. So she feels like she has the upper hand. What he needs to do is pull it together and go within and realize she has the upper hand. And nobody has the upper hand like that. But I hope you know what I'm talking about. Like, never take the upper hand in a position like that. It's not like that. But she would have to be the priority. She's not going to settle for less. This tower, it doesn't even give a fuck about her. This tower is created because of you not giving. It's crumbling. Probably because of her and because of him. She's obviously running her mouth, or they're still in a contract. There's clearly something going on. What he wants is her. He wants her. And he's angry and he's annoyed and he missed an opportunity because of her. And him. And him. Let's see the energy of the Empress. Because the Tower's crashing because he wants you, and you left the situation, or you're about to. You're confident, you're not, that's too many, you're not fucking having it. And I don't blame you. You went through hell and back if you're the Queen of Pentacles with somebody. Yeah, see, she's the Two of Swords right now. So, could be holding, I don't want to say it like that, okay? So, the Two of Swords, it's being at peace, it's stabilized once again. It's resolution of differences. It's pleasure following pain in this deck. So that's probably positive, but I don't think so. So I don't know if she's playing it cool, because underneath we have the Two of Wands and that it's dominating. So to me, it's like there's still a this talks about pride. Okay. So there's still pride. Like she still wants to be number one. So I don't know if she's fucking playing it cool, because this would be so positive. But this is also about making a decision, right? So I don't know if they're talking, because this would be so positive. Honestly, it would be. It would be him and her coming to peace with something, stabilizing something. But to me, I think that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to stabilize something. She's trying to block something. She's trying to dominate something, because she was the HBIC at one point, and now she's clearly not. Okay. So it's almost like the Four of Cups, and it's I don't know, man. I feel like it would be over between him and her too. Like there's nothing there. It's not love. It's swords. She's in mental energy trying to figure out her next motive. How do I do this? How do I do that? So this energy clearly needs to put the foot down. And I think it's probably only a matter of time, because he wants her. He wants to feel love. He wants to feel nurtured. He's not getting it from her. There's no love there. It's just discontentment, right? So where is my little pink deck? So she's not content with this situation. So clearly she's lying about something. She's definitely trying to like gain the two is all about balance, partnerships. She still wants the upper hand. But regardless, I don't think it will work or not. Somebody already wants to follow his heart, right? So 10 of Pens, it could be material, so it could be all about materialistic things, but that's like the end of a legacy too, right? So it's experience, family, home, income, inheritance. So she still wants to hold on to something too, right? Because then follows the Five of Pens. So this is about money for her. Okay, this is about money, family. It's more money. There's two cards of money. She's still trying to block a situation. Okay, so I don't know if she's having money issues, because the Ten of Pens upper, it's wealth, it's experience, family, income, inheritance. And then, the Five of Pens, it's like issues, divisions of goods. So they could be clearing up some type of something that has to do with assets. Something could be being blocked until that's situated. And then, damn, the Three of Pence. Holy shit. This is, whatever this is money. Commercial transaction. There could be something legal getting wrapped up. Because she's not at peace with something yet. I'd love to say she is, but she's not. I feel like this is hidden from you because the moon's here. I also feel like she's lying about something. And I don't want to get into that energy too much, but what's the energy of this Two of Swords? Because to me, it's a lie. Yeah, see, not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego, jealousy. So she is still trying to play it off. She might be, I don't know if she's playing him, but this energy is like, yeah, I'm kosher. She's not kosher. It's like, is it not enough when it comes to money? Or is it frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues, jealousy? See, that they know about each other. Okay. So it's up to him to follow his heart. He's going to have to turn her back on her because she won't settle for being number two. If they have kids together, this type of energy, she's not an asshole. She'll just want to get along with everybody. This energy is not an asshole. Okay, so that wouldn't be an issue. It wouldn't be bickering, you bitch, but it wouldn't be like that. If anything, she would try to have a civil relationship if there was kids involved. That's that energy of the Queen of Pence. Right? So I don't know I don't know what she's up to, but or maybe she's just had enough. She's just looking to get a little money out of it. She wants the contract over. It's not enough. It's almost like you can have them. But she's still blocking the path. So to me, something's not final. One for the Empress. So there's still some type of legal contract. But we did have the Three of Pence under all that, right? So it's like trying to block the situation, having to do with family and money, being a little angry. Okay. And then the Three of Pence, that could be the end of a contract because there's some type of news coming in. There could have been some type of holdup on somebody's end with the world here. It's like some type of energy needed to get held up until certain things were final. But I don't see a final anything yet. Because even if there was a divorce and there was some type of finality, she wouldn't be blocking this situation still. She's still trying to dominate in a situation. And it's like, why are you trying? If you're watching, whoever this is for, whatever mama this is, it's like, stop, just stop. You're going to stress yourself out. Just stop. You don't even want it. It's not enough. So I don't even understand. You see what I'm saying? Like, really start to evaluate what you want in your life because whomever you're dealing with really wants to be with somebody else. And you still want to be number one. Go be number one with somebody else, somebody who wants to be, you want to be number one with, or somebody who wants to be number one with you. So apparently she was number one. Apparently he did want her at one point. I mean, there's no question because he obviously chose her over her and missed an opportunity with her. And now he wants to follow his heart because he loves her. And shit's falling apart between you and somebody else because there's interference without it being interference. Does that make sense? Because it's not so potent, but it's like there's still something up her sleeve. She still wants control. She still wants to dominate. And she doesn't even want it. She just wants to dominate. Is it because she feels needy or she feels, I don't know. It's unfortunate. What's the energy of this Empress? I just feel like there's like some type of lie here. Like, I don't know. Especially with, I saw wedding rings, so they could still be married, but she's looking right up at the moon, right? So There's still something hidden. There's still a lie. Or, this is weird. Some of you, if you are the Empress, this situation is just not enough. You just want to come to peace with the situation. You might be evaluating if this is the same energy. Yeah, see, now that I'm saying that, it doesn't feel right. So, but it was a message for somebody. It's definitely somebody else for a majority of you. Mask, not really showing what's going on, pretending. Yeah, see, so it's almost like she's pretending to be kosher. So I don't really see energy of you needing to worry about a situation. Okay, she's definitely hiding something. She definitely knows the situation between him and her is not enough anymore. It's like pretending to be at peace or kosher about a situation, but is not clearly. It's almost like she's waiting for him to just make his move because she knows somebody else is here. So it's pretty unfortunate that she took herself out of a situation like that already, but she's still settling for less. Please stop settling for less, ladies and gents. This one knows her worth. She's not even fighting. She takes the competition all damn day anyway. There's no need to compete. So she's clearly still competing against somebody who's already taken themselves out of the situation. So he's angry. I don't know if he says something out of anger. So she clearly knows about her. So it's almost like she's waiting for him to make a final decision. Like it's almost like even if they were divorced, this is the crazy thing. Like she's waiting for change with the 3 and 2. Even if they were about to be divorced or already divorced and they have children, she still doesn't want this person around. It's like she still wants some type of control, authority because of her own lack. Like she still wants something to go in her favor. So she knows he has to give her up to have her. She knows this woman's extremely confident. There's no question that she's aware of it. So she's almost like she's waiting for him to just say something because she knows it's right around the corner. And I think for some reason she's acting like shit's kosher. And it's not. She's like sneakily blocking. There's still some type of lie here. Because the moon is right there. She's still lying about something. Something's still hidden from this energy. Or this energy. Well, you ask me, I don't know why she'd choose that one. It would be this one. Hiding her real intentions behind something. And behind her lies the 10 of Pence, the 5 of Pence, and the 3 of Pence. So clearly there's still a fucking contract here with the hangman. There's still some type of contract that's being held up. I don't think it's going to be held up much longer, ladies and gents, because he's in hermit mode. It's not that he's being quiet. He knows what he wants. If he wants it, he'll go after it. If he doesn't, so be it. She'll be okay. Let's clarify the hermit real quick. And then we'll move on. 6 of Swords. It's success following. It's success after being apprehensive about getting out of a situation. It could be doubts, but it's been a long journey for somebody. It's unexpected disaster too. It's also fatal beauty. So, but again, A lot of people, it's the Six of Wands that's usually success, but the Six of Swords is too. It's on a boat, it's moving forward. Success after apprehension. Okay, so something will be successful here. This energy is slowly moving forward. There something will be successful. Someone's been on a long journey here in the hermit mode. Someone's been learning some pretty important lessons. Look, his head's on a platter. Like, she already has somebody where she wants them. And she's not doing anything intentionally like that. That's not even her vibe. He knows he's within. Here's a tower. He knows his head's on the platter. He knows he needs to make certain moves in order to have this person in his life again. This energy will never settle for less. It's not a thing. So I guess it doesn't really matter what she's up to be quite honest with you. Eventually he'll figure it out. But more or less, he's angry. He is learning a lesson. He might have to say goodbye. He knows. He knows his head's on a platter. And he's angry. And he's left with this. And this is unfulfilling because that's what he has now. He's got no pleasure with this person. It's completely, there's no love, no pleasure. It's incomplete. And with the Prince of Pence being reversed again, it's rude, roughness, materialistic. So to hide his sorrows, he likes to just deal with money. And the Magician was there. But hold on, I had the deck upside down. Prince of Pence, please, reversed. Let's see what he's angry about. I think just a missed opportunity. Yeah, there you go, the Fool. Missed opportunity. He was foolish. He made a foolish decision with holding on to this, and he lost an opportunity. Okay, so he had an opportunity, and now he realizes, hands down, that because of his stubbornness and his neglect and his negligence, that he missed an opportunity when he could have persevered and pushed through and been responsible. So he was careless. So at the end of the day, I will tell you there's still some type of argument this weekend, whether it's between you, them, it's the Tower, okay? At the end of the day, someone's building their confidence to own a situation, take accountability. Coming out of hermit mode, you take accountability. You have to. It's the only way to succeed. This energy is already comfortable and confident. This is the only energy that's still having a power struggle. Let's find out about this Tower real quick and then we'll wrap it up. Because it's a very impulsive, somebody might make a very impulsive decision last minute to just go for it. Because they don't want to lose it. That's way too many. But the Prince wanted to go right to the Queen of Cups with the Seven of Cups. So could be presenting different options, tired of it being a stalemate. It's only been half a victory. One card for the Tower, please. One card explaining the Tower. So it's some type, again, it's still a message, though, with the Knight of Wands being there. And it's the Queen of Cups. So it's funny because I called her the Queen of Cups when they first originally came out. So it is the Queen of Cups. It could be a Tower that she caused, or you're already aware of this situation. But it's like joy, right? But imagination stronger than feelings. So I don't really know where this fits in with this particular deck. All I know is that she wears her heart on her sleeve. She won't settle for less. She does love him. She's looking right down at him. He is the same blonde in that blonde or not, but he is the same blonde. It's like the same haircut, like little her, big her. Like he learned some lessons or learned how to love, but she definitely loves him. So either she's going to make an impulsive decision this weekend or he's going to make an impulsive decision regarding him. I don't know if it's going to be discussed or not though. That's just it because these are not messengers. That's the strange thing. She basically got him to a place where he is learning self-worth. He's going to go after what he wants. He's going to follow his heart because he fell in love. So you clearly love him coming in as the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and then you got the star at the bottom of the deck. It's a good omen. It's almost like spirit's taking care of something too. Okay, so just kind of want to get a vibe of the overall energy here. Because that outdated thinking conditioning over and over. So it's like someone's just kind of like stuck. Yeah, 7 of Pence. So it's like this energy is still kind of stuck a little bit. Okay, so it's short-lived success. So somebody's clearly aware something is just like, damn, I had the opportunity. Fuck. I fucked up. They're still going to want to try to manifest you back into fruition. It's like somebody's not done with you and you might be done with them. And they want to manifest this situation again because they know they fucked up. It was short-lived success because they didn't follow through. So eventually that tells me clearly someone's going to want to try to come back around. You know, they want happiness, they want to rekindle, they want to reconcile a situation. So there's that. And I think this energy is more like defenseful, to be honest with you. It's like she's got the head on the freaking platter. You know, like so it might even be you. No, because with the overall energy, you know, it's just somebody who can't stop thinking about you, like just knowing, you know, they fucked up. Someone might be quiet or tell you how they've been feeling. It seems complicated for some people, and then others there's not really complication. You got one energy that's just comfortable, kind of doing her thing, has self-worth, won't tolerate less, won't play games, won't put herself in a position to fight for anything anymore. So we'll pull one of these for the overall energy for water just to get a little bit of an idea, because we just got a whole lot out of that, but it's very like what the cards are saying, it's very it seems like nothing's going on, but there's a lot going on, right? So I don't know why it's not being shown like that. All right, so we got purge. So someone could be purging a situation or crying, having a tough time, releasing, and then grief. Yeah, so see what I'm saying? It's not really much going on. But you do have somebody kind of keeping an eye on you and watching. So clearly, if you're the Queen of Pence energy, all that's going on, you're living life, and then the energy that's around you is just kind of like watching, you know, knowing that they can't repeat the same pattern, or they're going to attempt to settle for less. It's very blah. But I'm telling you, like, there's the big, it's not blah, but it's blah. Like, it's a lot happening for other people, even though the other energy might not realize a lot of stuff that's going on between other people or around you. But I don't know how you wouldn't, right? Because everybody is fully aware of the awareness, right? So I don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. Like, there's clearly a lot going down this weekend, so I don't know why it's such undertones. That's kind of mysterious. Because there's a lot going on, and there's arguments, there's destruction, there's pride, there's envy, there's not enough, there's awareness, there's wanting to follow your heart. Like, that was a very strange, weird read to not get more out of that, right? So I don't know. All I know is that the tower's coming in and it's impulsive. So something clearly is going to go down. The Empress, that's Earth. Okay. So we're going to do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh, look at, there might be a new opportunity for love. You might be falling in love or meeting someone new. I almost wish I could rewind real quick. And look at the cards real quick. I don't know why that was so mysterious like that. Let me go on YouTube real quick. Let me see if I can bring it back a notch. And with the Prince of Pence being reversed again, is rude, roughness, materialistic. Screenshotted the wrong one. So to hide his sorrows, he likes to just deal with money. Okay. Come on, out of this now. The tower, we got water, we got earth, we got water, water, earth, earth, earth. Wow. Okay. So it's all about emotions and grounding situations, stabilizing situations, or getting, it's really about stabilizing somebody's emotions. So someone's trying to stabilize how they feel. They're trying to, so that's what might actually be impulsive. Somebody might want to try to stabilize something in their life that's going on that's emotional, that feels like a loss. Because there's anger, there's sorrow, there's love. So you do have an energy slowly and surely that wants to come towards you, but the princess, the 6 of Swords, was going towards the Knight of Pents reverse, that was going towards the Empress. So that anger might go towards the Empress this weekend versus the Queen of Pents. But I no. She might have an attitude, but he's more focused on the Queen of Pents. So the anger might come towards the Queen of Pents. Because it's almost like he knows you're bored with him or you've lost interest. So he might act impulsively on his feelings, but those feelings include anger and frustration. So best of luck there, ladies and gents. Might got some bullshit coming your way. Okay. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow, I can't spend an hour with each zodiac here. Sorry, guys. Gotta pay attention to time. Can't spend 5 hours on YouTube. My only day off. I gotta get shit done. I love you guys, though. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick so the earth read doesn't get interrupted. I will tell you, if this ends up being another hour read, I'll have to come back later and finish the other signs. All right, 3 times a charm. So I don't know what you're about to deal with, but I just changed your timestamp 3 times. So I don't know if this is the third try, if this is mind, body, and soul. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Weekend energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The Empress. Well, it's your card, right? So you're in your energy. You're stable, you're fertile, you're happy, you're intuitive, there's pleasure, you're intelligent. Justice. It's fairness, it's balance. Could be something legally going down this weekend. universally or in a monetary way. Three major arcana, the Hangman, the Devil, the Sun. You got major arcana everywhere. I wouldn't say a situation's out of your control, but something is out of your control. Could be karmic, could have to do with the law. To me, it's not about. To me, it's not. To me, this is delays, legal delays, a delay with something because of the Empress. This also talks of a sacrifice, but it also talks about a trial or idealism. Very interesting. So there's a delay in something. Could be a legal delay or a karmic delay because the devil's here, right? With the sun. Say getting out of the dark, stepping into the light. Somebody wants to see the light. Somebody wants the sun to shine again. They want the warmth, but there's a delay. I'd say somebody maybe has to make a sacrifice, but not here, not sitting next to Justice. And I don't want to put her in the role she just played in Water because that's shitty of me. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. The Empress is typically beautiful energy, but there's like a hold up. It's a universal hold up or it's a legal hold up or a karmic hold up. So even if it was a legal holdup, out of your hands. If it's a karmic holdup, out of your hands. If she's holding it up, you can put justice into your own hands and make your own sacrifices. So if there's a person itself holding it up, then you can take action into your own hands, right? Again, 3 cards that can go 3 ways. 9 of Cups with the Empress. Okay, so this is lovable. It's near perfect. It's happiness, a wish coming true. You have another 9 under that, which is the 9 of Pence. It's integrity, it's morals, it's being happy, it's being content. So to me, it's like something. She's looking over here. Something's coming in that's going to make a feminine happy. Or a masculine. Gonna make a masculine happy. I don't know. It's about to rain happiness on you. Wish fulfillment. Karmic justice. What a nice read. There's a feminine that's about to be happy with some type of outcome. Could have to do with money, your own happiness, a job, an invite. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, please. Yeah, there's some type of message coming in with the Prince of Wands. that's going to make you really happy. You might not see it coming. The Prince of Wands. It's noble energy in this deck, especially he's riding a lion. He could be going towards his happiness. He's going to deliver some type of message that is going to make you happy. Let's see, Princess of Pence. This is, and you're probably going to it's like an analysis, right? So you're probably going to analyze a situation, put some thought into it. So whatever this message is you're going to have to put some thought into it. You could be getting a message that brings you happiness that has to do with an Empress that was legally held up or karmically held up. Because I can't tell if that's you or not. To me, you might just be happy because you're hearing something about her. Or to me, this is you and you're going to be happy. But she keeps looking back, so it's throwing me off. I don't know if that's you or somebody else, but either way, you're going to, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is going to be happy when they hear this news. Yeah, see, Ten of Swords. So this is something it's over, it's done. Penalties, this could be punishment, retaliation. But I don't feel like it's like retaliation right now. I think whatever the holdup was, it's because something needed to complete themselves. Like this was like way overdue. With the Hangman and Ten of Swords, you shouldn't even get to the 10. The end is at the 9. 9s are endings. 1s is about starting new. So this is a situation that is way overdue. A message that is way overdue. Yeah, somebody could be breaking free from a situation. This is long overdue. Whatever is going down. I don't see it. Normally I see it as retaliation, but it's not right now. It's not retaliation. It's just saying like something that has been long overdue is coming to an end. You could have a nemesis though on your hands right now. Or it's a punishment. A punishment or a penalty. Someone's being punished. Oh, this goes back to a past life. This is past life karma being cleared. There's a punishment here. It's like punishment for holding something up, taking something into your own hands. This is karma's a bitch. Someone try to take justice into their own hands. You have a hater here. Damn, did that switch real fucking quick. You have an enemy amongst you. So this is karmic justice. This is a punishment. A long overdue punishment that someone avoided for a very long time. Someone tried to take something into their own hands, and it's about to come back tenfold. That's been the holdup. And I think it's because she was trying to hold something up, possibly legally or karmically, to have something go in her direction. This is almost like her wanting her wishes to come true, her wanting the life of luxury. I don't know if she tried to block somebody else's happiness. She did things with ill intent. This is punishment. This is karmic justice for holding up a situation or doing something. It's more than just holding up a situation, guys. Like, there had to have been ill intent behind something. This is paying the consequences. This is definitely paying the consequences of something. Somebody tried to someone tried to put justice into their own hands, and it could be even legally, and they're about to get punished for it. They're about to get caught or punished. So I don't know if somebody did something here out of spite, because she's whatever this is here, she is getting caught. Karmic justice is now going to play out. She tried to bring justice into her own hands, and she fucked up. Shit's about to go down. I can't tell if it's a feminine or a masculine that's gonna get caught up. Looks like a feminine because the Empress is out first. It's like she was the one that tried to put a situation, she tried to take a situation to her own hands, legally or karmically, and now she's about to pay the price. So you have a feminine that's about to pay the price for a situation. So you probably fucked with somebody who was protective or damn. Shit's about to go down. What did this Empress do? Maybe that lie I saw. Yeah, see, she did something that was unhealthy, that was toxic. With the Nine of Swords, yeah, see, she's about to pay the consequences. Sense of loss, depression. I don't know what the fuck she did. She definitely fucked with fire. She's about to pay. Karma's about to bite her in the ass. And you can't avoid it. Look at Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. Like, she can't avoid this. She took a chance, not showing her hands, being very strategic. She's about to get caught up. I don't know what she did. She took a big risk. She was being very strategic, and she's about to get caught. She could have gambled with somebody's emotions, someone's money. She fucked up. Not today, not dealing with it, avoiding a conversation, angry. She fucked up. It's not going to tell me what she did, but she stabbed somebody in the back. Separation, shocking attack is coming out. She getting caught. It's not going to tell me what it is. I will tell you this. She's about to get some karmic justice. What goes around comes around. But she's getting caught. The universe will make it known because she held it up for way too long. She took justice into her own hand. When you take justice into your own hands, legally or physically, it always comes back around, and it's about to come back around. You have a feminine here this weekend that's getting caught. She fucked with fire. She definitely tried to take something into her own hands. She's going to try to avoid somebody because she's getting caught. So there's got to be evidence. That's not her coming clean. There's some type of evidence. Someone's getting news that somebody did something. Somebody's been waiting on news of even legalities, or if it's not legalities, it's just like she tried to do something shady and it's not going to go in her direction. He's going to be happy with the outcome. And she, therefore, is getting some type of karmic justice. She's going to feel it emotionally, mentally, physically, materially. It's a given. She gambled with something. She took a risk. And I've been reading that for weeks, that someone's been shady and strategic. And I've been reading that for over a month now. And what goes around comes around. It's time. And this masculine is going to be very happy with the news. So to me, I feel like it's legalities. It's something legal. It's not just karmic. See, in the other read, and I didn't want to bring it up, but in water, the Empress, it was the same type of energy, like still trying to block a situation and there was all monies and contracts there. Okay, so she could have did something legally with money, or she did something to her advantage or something, and it's not going to pay off. And I will tell you, she is an enemy right now to somebody, to other people. Because it's like all of a sudden, with this energy, it's like a sudden arrival. So it's like there's been a holdup in something legal, and it goes in his favor. But her karma is not over. Because it's like a nemesis. Like she did something, she had to have done something in a malicious way to benefit her, and it's backfiring. Somebody else is being admired. See, it's going to switch the dynamics real quick. See? It's like reinventing yourself. Someone else is being admired. There's like now somebody can take action towards something else. So I don't know what was going down, but looks to me here, it was something legally going down. Somebody was waiting until something was legally. It was like getting the okay to go. So I don't know if there was some type of divorce here. Getting divorce papers. Or it's something with logistics in a marriage. It's justice, it's Empress. She did something wrong. She's getting caught. She's not happy. She's miserable with the devil energy. She's probably not showing it. She's probably acting like everything's kosher, like she did nothing wrong. She's now avoiding somebody else because she got caught. She did something awful with devil energy. She fucked with dark energy versus light energy. She chose to be dark. She chose to fuck with fire. She chose to do something wrong. She knew she was doing something wrong. And now she's going to pay the consequences. I'm telling you, he's going to get a message. There's a message coming in legally or karmically. It's hearing it through the grapevine or it's paperwork. That's going to make him extremely happy. It like frees him from a situation. So to me, I feel like it's legally, but tell me about what this possible justice is. Because it's going to make him or somebody else happy. Holy shit. Ace of Wands and the Magician. Yeah, he's free to go. There's news coming in that frees him. Okay? Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. It's a creative energy. It's impulsive energy. It's sexual energy. Okay? And with the Magician is someone who knows how to adapt. It's about knowledge. So he gets some type of knowledge, some type of idea, something creative. Something is definitely going in his direction that he is psyched about. And I never use that word. I'm like psyched. He's going to be psyched. With the Knight of Swords, that's like another messenger. Okay, so it's courageous, it's impulsive, it's paid assistance. That could be a message from a lawyer with paid assistance. Paid assistance is usually an attorney. It's a message. The truth is coming out. It's very direct. And with him, it's going to be the message. It's like Prince of Chalices. Okay, it's being happy. It's being in his feelings. It's seeing something. There's a snake coming out of the cup, so somebody might see the reality of what somebody did or a situation. Okay, and then he sees, it's almost like seeing a false sense of something, security or something, and then he sees something. Okay, and I told you it's going to make him incredibly happy. And because this energy can now create something brand new. She was holding something up. She tried to take justice into her own hands, and
It's not going to tell us exactly what it is, but it's a loss because she was doing things behind the scenes in a very manipulative way, either with money or with feelings, and I think it's linked to money. So someone's getting a dose of karma, and somebody else is feeling free, and now they can go do what they want to do. So to me, something legally is about to go down. All right. I just missed Alana's phone call. So that's good. What a good read. Hey, sorry, what's up? Yeah, what time? Okay, what time is it now? Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll see you in a little while. All right, you're welcome. Love ya. Bye. All right, guys. I spoke too soon. I was hoping I could bang these out, but I can't bang them out right this second. I gotta go help Alana. She and my sister's car. My sister got called into work for like some type of emergency meeting because she was working from home. So, I'm loving my hair right now. That product was a good product. I will be back with the other ones. If you guys weren't watching from the beginning, I put new product in my hair that I was unsure of, but now I'm like, okay, I like it. So, that was a really good reading. That's good. The energy is moving. Someone's feeling free. There's information coming in that frees somebody from a situation, whether it was legally or karmically. Okay. It looks more legal. Okay. But you never know. Either way, justice is being served in a situation. And that's good. Because I feel like with the full moon and Mercury being going direct, the truth is coming out. People can go in new directions, not dealing with this, not dealing with that, like shining a light on things. You know what I mean? So it's great. You know, it's a really good read because I think for the longest time we've been reading this energy of the Empress and certain things and people not seeing this and that, and it's like whether it's the Tower and it's somebody making up their mind to go in a new direction and just saying screw you, it's still powerful. Okay, whether it's legally and something going in somebody's direction now because somebody was doing something in a shady way, it's still extremely positive because the person in the wrong is now going to have to take accountability for what she did. So either way, whether it's legally or somebody just realizes it's it is what it is. That's what happens when you do things that behind the scenes in a malicious way where you think you're not going to get held up. When you hold on to things for the wrong reasons, it's one thing to hold on to one thing because you're so in love and somebody's not reciprocating. You're doing it because you love and you think it's what's best, and you're confused and it's your heart and this and that, right? So it's tough, because now your lesson is self-worth. But when somebody is doing it pretending to love, pretending to want to be with somebody, leading somebody on, lying about situations, trying to block someone's future, I'm not going to lie. I love when karma comes and kicks people in the ass like that, because they needed to be fucking knocked on their ass. Because who are you holding back somebody that is holding on because they truly love you and they truly wanted to make things work, and they wanted to make things right, and then you took advantage of that situation? I hope karma slams you in the ass when they shut that door. And because it's wrong. You took advantage of a situation when somebody was doing something out of the kindness of their own heart. It's wrong. So I'm not going to lie. I love when shit like that happens and goes down. You reap what you sow. I've been watching this on the board. All of us have been watching this on the board off and on for a year, if not longer. But it's been potent for months. It's been off and on for weeks. Get what you get. And whatever your circumstances are, whether you come back with this person or you don't, and you go in your own direction, like, regardless, it was all being done the right way, even if it didn't feel the right way. Somebody now wants to follow their heart, so they learned a lesson realizing they weren't getting the love that they needed or wanted or deserved, right? So lessons, at the end of the day, it was tough and torturous, but the right and proper lessons were learned. The person that, is getting the karma, you reap what you sow, because you were malicious and you had ill intent. And the other person went through a lot of pain and depression and all this other stuff because they really thought the other energy was reciprocating, and now they realize they clearly weren't. It does look like some of you were the catalyst and you came in to teach a lesson. Regardless, at the end of the day, it all goes down the way it's supposed to go down. So when karma kicks you in the ass, I don't feel bad for that situation, because things were being done maliciously behind the scenes with ill intent, whether it seems extreme to you or not. Like, somebody had to get caught up. Somebody had to learn self-worth. Someone needs to do the right thing in life. And even if they lost an opportunity, it's okay. At least now, the next time around, they meet somebody new, whatever the situation may be, they know what self-worth is. Or they'll fix it with somebody else that they missed the opportunity with. It really just depends on how shit's going to go down. But I love when shit like this plays out, because it's the end of a cycle. Everybody gets what they deserve. And some is good and some is bad. There's consequences to everything. When you make choices, that choice comes with a consequence. And when you've been doing something behind the scenes with ill intent or trying to get away with something, or you got caught up. And if they were fucking with somebody who was dealing with somebody who was spiritual, or a guided union or something that was protective, they got fucked up even more. It took a while to come out because lessons needed to be learned on both ends. It's like it had to be an epiphany on both ends at the same time. It looks like the masculine learned self-worth and now wants love whether they miss an opportunity or they get a new opportunity. You get what I'm saying? His lessons learned. Did it take him having to see someone being shady? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, absolutely. Because he had a different perception of who she was. So if this hasn't gone down yet, it's about to. He needed to see that she had that in her and she got caught. That's what it takes sometimes. A lot of people like to end things amicably. It can't always go down that way. Say you had a business partner, say you had kids, you want to try to co-parent, you want to do it amicably. No, you can't always do that because you're blinded by a situation. Because you try to be more than you can't hold on to something toxic and unhealthy and pretend that everything's okay and life is happy and hold on for the wrong reasons. Nope. Nope. Yeah, your mind will get blown. There will be disasters. There will be arguments. There will be truths. There will be all the shit that you thought will come to light. Might take longer than you thought, but it needed to take that much time because somebody was really good at playing the game or somebody was really good at cohosing. And that person was probably playing a game too that they didn't realize the other person was playing a game. It's nuts how shit fucking works, but that's how shit goes down. So when I see shit like that, I think it's great because people that get taken advantage of in situations, it's shitty. A lot of people got taken advantage in that situation. Lots of lies. Can you make it work with the missed opportunity? Some of you, yeah. But that's if you take accountability for your shit and you step into new territory with a new outlook and you put effort into something. And others, you were just a catalyst to get somebody out of a situation for something. And then there's a big group that's you getting what you deserve because you had ill intent. You fucked with fire. You got caught. And that energy is still trying to fuck with fire. So that's how I know it's not coming in for everybody yet. But it's just starting and justice will be served. So I will be back. I gotta drop her back off at 1. Mia comes home at 3. I gotta bring her for a surprise. I don't know what I'm doing later. I'll be back around 1:30. And we'll wrap this up. Okay? Knock on wood, I hope so. If not, even if I choose to go out later, I'll still come on real quick before I do anything, okay? I do have to work at 4 in the morning, so I'm not going out like that, but I do have people to see and pickups and drives. Oh yeah, Caden's going out tonight too. It's a busy day. Oh, Eastern Standard Time. Right now it's 12. It's noon for me right now. So I'll be back in an hour. Hour, 15 minutes. If everything goes smoothly. I want to just bang these out. I got a busy weekend. So I'll see you guys in about an hour. I love you guys. I love you.